Hey guys, it's Jaguar here, and I have a very unusual gun to review today. This is the new, or newish, BuzzBee Jaguar. It's a really, I don't know, awkward type of gun because it has these 6 individual dart chambers right here. You load a dart into each one, and then when you prime it right here, one of these dart chambers slides up and locks onto basically the second half of the plunger assembly right here, because you have the first half in here that has the dart rod in the center, and I believe the air restrictor is inside here. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really messed with it a bunch. But anyway, and then you have basically like a foam pad that's on the gun that basically seals this so you can get a good shot. And it's just very weird because, like, for example, this is what the gun looks like if you load all these up and it's fully ready. It looks like this. Very weird. And then, like, once the gun is fully shot, once you've shot all the rounds, it looks like this. Now, my problem with this gun is that if you have it like this, all ready to go, you're running around first, it's very awkward to holster this. Because you have to imagine, not only does it have this really long spot, if you were to put a couple darts in here, like this, you've got this excess of darts right here that could easily fall out, and in addition to that, I'm really concerned about maybe tripping or something, or running into something, or whatever, if you're playing something like HVZ, for example, and having this get broken. So, I'm kind of on the fence about this gun. I don't really know what to think. I mean, as far as shooting goes, which I'll go ahead and start loading the darts so we can have a demo fire, but as far as the shooting goes, it's not that bad. I mean, you know, it is a BuzzBee gun, so it's never going to be as good as Nerf, but for a BuzzBee gun, it's really not that bad. So I'm very surprised with this gun. I think that's all the dart types I have. Oh, I'll go ahead and load another BuzzBee in here. Alright, now, before I get to shooting this, it's very important to remember that I've already cut out the little dart rods inside this, like that, and they will hinder the Nerf darts. You can't shoot them. You can't shoot the Nerf darts when those are in, so you have to remove those if you want to shoot Nerf. And really, who wants to just shoot BuzzBee guns, or BuzzBee darts, because BuzzBee darts kind of suck. Alright, so let's get to the demo. Firing. Got my target over there. Right. You can see that the darts are shooting rather well. And one last. Alright, this gun gets around 25 to 30 feet, depending on which darts you're using. Elite darts go further than BuzzBee darts, you know, streamlines go further than sticky darts, so, you know, it really just depends on what kind of darts you have. But, yeah, it's not that bad. I think it's only like $8. The overall feel of the gun is very solid. That's one thing I do like about this, is that it feels very solid. It doesn't feel like it's made out of that cheap plastic. You know, some BuzzBee guns, like the Tech 3s, for example, like if you hold those, they feel really cheap. They feel like the plastic can just break super easy and all of that. And this gun does not have that feel. It feels very firm, which I like. And especially this. This is the one thing that I was saying earlier about how I would worry this would get broken off. This feels firm. I don't worry about this thing right here breaking. The thing that I worry about is these pieces right here, which is the only spot that's not very firm. Just like, it would be very easy to just take and rip this out of here. So that's about the only thing that I really have to complain about this gun. Well, there are a couple other things. BuzzBee guns being BuzzBee guns, the handle's not very comfortable. I can really only fit 2 fingers on it. My last finger doesn't, you have to kind of squeeze it in there in order to get a good grip on it, which feels really awkward. The trigger it's a very hard trigger pull, which is kind of weird for a BuzzBee gun. And then the last thing I have is this priming bar. This thing does not feel comfortable at all. It's very awkward. Um, it's not comfortable. It's not very stable. It really does not feel good. I don't like this at all. I don't know why they chose this. I mean, they have a halfway decent handle, something that's somewhat comfortable, and it's not like, that BuzzBee Hawk that had the worst handle of any Nerf or BuzzBee gun ever. No, it's a good handle, but they have this really crappy priming handle right here, and I don't understand why. I mean, it's not really that bad, I guess, but it just doesn't feel that very good. And, you can see that my hand is a lot bigger than this. And once again, BuzzBee guns are made for younger kids, so they're not really meant for the more higher level of play that comes in, different Nerf wars and stuff. So I can kind of get around that, but still, I feel like I'm being alienated in a way. I'm starting to get off topic here, but anyway, that's about all I can say for this gun. Is it worth it? I mean, Nerf has got like the Fire Strike and the 2x4 and a bunch of other new elite guns coming out. And then you've always got like the Night Finder and the Maverick. I just say get one of those. I got this for Christmas, so I didn't purposely buy it. But I may end up using it. The main problem with this gun is, first off, you can't do any integrations because of this thing. And the second problem is it's hard to holster because of this. I want to have my blaster fully primed and ready to go in a Nerf war if it's going to be in a holster. And this is what it looks like when it would holster. It'd be very awkward to use. And so that's why I can't really recommend this for hardcore nerfing. For like hardcore Nerf wars and stuff. So, that's all I have to say about it. I can't recommend it, really. So, if you guys got any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. Do all that subscribing and all that. And until next time, I'm out.